I did it again. I did it again. I built way too big for my own good. But this time there was a valid reason for that. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another how-to. This time we're gonna check the Ukrainian Baroque style. And the problem with Baroque styles is that, well, they're all churches. Just a lot of churches. And I can't really make a small church now, can I? So that's why I've kinda overdid myself once again. And I've made a church. Something I normally never do, but it was, well, it was necessary, let's just say that. So, let's get right into the build. The Ukrainian Baroque has beautiful, beautiful colored walls and golden, well, mostly golden roofs. That's like a symbol of saying like, hey, look guys, we are rich too. So, the walls try to get some foundational pillars going on here and there, like as you can see over here. Go all the way up. Lift up all the weight from up here and also the weight from the rest of the building. So the base pillars need to be a little bit thicker, a little bit wider to support the entire build. For the windows, try to do some clean whiteness and bamboo fences so you don't have like only white going on. I could have used diorite walls as well, but nobody likes diorite, right? And we don't have white fences, so this is the closest thing I could get. And I think also if you use white in white, you have too much white. Even though that's probably the most realistic design choice, I just didn't like going for that. Then above the pillars, we got a little window. I guess you could say window. If you complete the build yourself or you do something like this, I would suggest leaving it open, or maybe with another level over there so that people can like look outside from the first floor. But I decided to make it black so it's a little bit more dramatic, and if you look away from it, it looks like it's very dark inside, which mostly is inside a church, right? The only light source you have in the church is the light from the outside and, well, lamps, but yeah, no lamps in this one. Just all natural light, baby. Then the next floor is basically the same as the first floor, but the pillars are a lot thinner, as you can see. I'm using smooth quartz here, so this is that one pillar. That's also because it has to support less weight, with only the roof being the only weight there is. Even though there's gold on top of there, I'm pretty sure the gold is very heavy as well, but I'm also 100% certain that their roofs aren't made entirely out of gold. Probably just like one small layer of gold. Then if you go one level higher, you can see we got a spire over here with your beautiful golden pillar, kind of. And that's basically around the entire building. Try to switch it off here and there. Over here you have the gate, the side gate or the front gate, depends on where you're coming from, of course. This is normally supposed to be the front door where you can enter the church. Then right next to that we got, I guess it's kind of like a side building where maybe the religious figure lives, or maybe it's more of a private area. You could close off these windows, same way I did over here. So it looks like your window, but they're actually fake windows, and that way you have a more private location, I would say, where you can do all your shenanigans. Maybe you have your secret lab over there. And the roofings are entirely made out of deep slate and more deep slate and black stone. Should have all the kinds of the black gradients. Try to do the darker gradients more to the back and the lighter gradients more to the front, and overall like some kind of a degrading, I would say, with the material. So it's maybe because of the sunlight it turned a little bit lighter. That's why I placed some lighter bricks as well. Then over here, try to blow some life in this building, as if you didn't, well, just the building alone is very beautiful as well, right? But maybe adding some little extras here and there gives it more life. And over here we got a small restoration spot. Maybe thunder struck this lightning and a couple of tiles flew off, and now they got to restore this little part of the building. And that's what I did, all the scaffolding. Got a small crane here that can go maybe pick this stone up so they can restore these plates a little bit more. It's a small thing, but it really adds to the building. Now the inside of the building is very empty, as you can see, but maybe this is also very interesting to look at, as you can kind of see what I try to do here. The black thing over here you see is what I try to do in the front over here. You see it's glass, and behind that there's a lot of darkness. That's not just the abyss, that are actually blocks. As you can tell, it's a black terracotta which looks like the abyss. Like if you zoom into it, you use a black screen. Besides the black concrete, try to add some light here and there below a black stone slab, so you don't have a big hole looking at it. Maybe stairs would look better. That could work as well. Like if you want to add stairs instead of a slab, I think that works even better now I'm thinking about it. But it's just there, so you have more lights coming out of it. And as you can see, those lights also give more life to your build. Once it's dark, it will actually look like someone's living there. Then we got this last part of the building over here, which I tried to do a little bit different. Like all of these are domes, well, kind of domes. They're not exactly domes, but they look like domes. While this building is more of a pointy witch hat building, with some windows here and there to have an extra tower effect. And it looks like a witch tower, not gonna lie. But it works really well in this kind of building. And I really like the synergy of the pointy tower in combination with all the domes. That's also because there's actually a dome on top of that as well, so it's not entirely out of place, and it adds a little more to the build. Makes it less boring, makes it more fun to look at. For this building, I was thinking, like, you know, it's actually really hard to find and to make a survival build out of this town, as there's like a lot of churches coming out of this. So I was kind of considering of not doing anything in survival. And I was like, you know what? No. I mean, if I'm gonna do it right, then I might as well just do a survival build and see where it goes. And I gotta say, it's not one of my best builds, but I'm still happy that I made this build. You can see I tried to do different kind of approaches. So the longer I was working on this, I noticed that I actually didn't really know how to tackle this project. That's also why you don't see any tutorial going on right now on how to build this build, as I actually was struggling a little bit with getting this build right. So I thought about deleting this video, and I was like, no, maybe it's good to see how my brain works. And as you can see later in the video probably as well, is I really didn't like how it looked at first, and then I tried to add more stuff to it. And that's also something I suggest you doing when you're making your own build, is just look how it is. If you're not happy with your build, don't just instantly destroy your build and start again, or don't just quit on it. Just try to add small details to it. Maybe play a little bit with the colors, delete some details and reconstruct them in a different way, and eventually you will get something that maybe you really like. It's also a learning process that can really help you with your future builds. But yeah, that was just something I wanted to say really quick, so please enjoy the rest of this time lapse, and I'll see you guys in the next video.